Welcome back, everyone, to 30-Second Basketball, where we go over the most important games around the association from the past night and talk about each one for 30 seconds. Let's get into it. The first game of the night was the Cavaliers visiting the Raptors in Scotiabank Arena. This was a pretty vital game for both of these teams, as they are both trying to grab the 6th seed and remain out of the play-in spot. Cleveland was 3-0 versus Toronto this season before this game when Pascal Siakam dropped 35 points in a 117-104 Raptors win. Lauri Markkanen led the Cavaliers with 20 points, but that wasn't enough to beat the Raptors, as they now sit tied with Toronto for the 6th seed, only holding it because of the series season victory. The Cavs will now host the Bulls tomorrow night, which could be a super important game, and the Raptors will host the Pacers tomorrow night, which should be a win for them. The next game of the night was the short-handed Grizzlies hosting the Indiana Pacers on a back-to-back. Memphis is once again without all-star guard Ja Morant, but that wouldn't matter as the Grizzlies would demolish the Pacers 133-103 to improve to a 16-2 record when without Ja Morant. Desmond Bane once again led the way for the Grizzlies, putting up 30 points and being a plus 40 when on the floor. The whole Pacers team struggled outside of veteran Lance Stevenson, who put up 25 points and made 5 3-pointers, but it obviously wasn't enough as Indiana would go on to lose by 30 points. The Grizzlies continue their push for the 2nd seed in the West, and the Pacers continue to tank in the East. The Grizzlies will play tomorrow night when the Bucks roll into town, and the Pacers will continue their tank job tomorrow night when they visit the Raptors in Toronto. An unsurprising third game being the short-handed Bucks versus the Wizards ended in a 114-102 win for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks playing at home and missing Giannis and Middleton, who also have incentive to keep the 2 seed and even push for the 1 seed in the East, very convincingly beat Washington as they led by as many as 28 points. With Giannis and Chris Middleton out for the Bucks, Drew Holiday put up 24 points, and Grayson Allen helped out with 21 points and 5 3-pointers. Not much to talk about on the Wizards side of things, as most players shot very poorly and just did not look good. Washington continues to lose and Milwaukee continues to win is the moral of this story. The Bucks will now visit the short-handed Grizzlies tomorrow in Memphis, and the Wizards will be on a back-to-back tonight when they visit Detroit and Rookie of the Year candidate Cade Cunningham. A very interesting 4th game on the slate as the Pelicans beat up on the already free-falling Chicago Bulls. The Pelicans win this game 126-109 and leapfrogged the Lakers in the West to claim the 9th seed and put the Lakers in the 10th seed. The Bulls now remain only a game above the 6th and 7th seed and are in danger of falling into play-in territory. Devontae Graham puts up 30 points in the Pelicans win, and CJ McCollum chips in 25 and 6 assists. Zach LaVine tried his best with 39 points, but couldn't lift his squad over the Pelicans. The Pelicans will now host the Spurs tomorrow night and try to distance themselves further from the Lakers, and the Bulls will visit the Cavs in Cleveland, in which could prove to be a very crucial game. The final game on our recap slate is the Suns visiting the Nuggets in the Ball Arena. The Suns, looking to be winners of 7 straight, would accomplish that task as they beat Denver 140-130. Chris Paul was back for the Suns, and he did exactly what was needed of him as he put up 17 points and 13 assists. However, Devin Booker really did lead the way for the Suns as he had 49 points on 64% shooting from the field. Other overall solid contributions from the Sun led to a 10-point victory. The Joker had one of his less impressive games, putting up 28 points with 6 assists and 6 rebounds. The Nuggets are just 1.5 games up from the 7th seed, which means they could be in the play-in tournament at the end. But the Suns are sitting pretty with 60 wins and the 1st seed in the West already clinched. The Suns will now host the 76ers on this coming Sunday, and the Nuggets will continue their fight for the 6th seed when they host the OKC Thunder tomorrow night.